but our candy buckets are still here. There are ones on my counter. It's so tempting. I have so much left. I got some good trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
I did, but I do have some left over, which is why today we have Rachelle, and you have a delicious recipe for us to make sure we can kind of do a little bit of trick-or-treating, all that candy doesn't go to waste, or we don't eat it all at once.
All at once, too, which are two big things that are big problems for us right after Halloween. But, of course, this recipe is super, super easy. And make sure you have your sweet tooth on deck, okay? Because you'll definitely like this. And on top of this, like we said, we can eat all this candy in moderation. I actually came across this recipe over TikTok. And basically what we're going to make is kind of like a fudge using specifically your chocolate candy it is that you have at home. So just take about 10 to 15 minutes. That's how much you'll need to kind of put it all together. And so let's get started. Right here, the ingredients you'll need are right here in front of us, okay? Obviously, your leftover Halloween candy, and I prefer you probably use some of your like chocolate candy it is that you have. The equipment, you'll want 2 bowls. You'll need butter. Now, you can use heavy cream. I didn't have any at home, so I just used carnation milk as a good substitute. Both of them will work, okay? So, as you can see on the right hand of the screen, right over here, just take away some of your candy, unwrap all of it, and put one of it in your, like a saucepan. A saucepan that you'll put on the stove. And take the other candy, you're going to want to put it in the other bowl, okay? If we look at the next slide, what you'll see is that you'll just add some butter in there. You'll take that carnation milk. You'll put that in the bowl that is going on the stove, okay? Now, you know me, I like to measure with my heart, but I said, yeah, this looks a little bit about right. I think I took probably about like a quarter of the carnation milk. Okay. And then the butter was like inch of a stick. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, like a centimeter. Look at the stick right here. Okay,
yeah, we're seeing it. Okay, yeah. Okay. So maybe about like a tablespoon.
Probably. I think maybe 2. Okay. So put that on the stove, and what you'll see right over here is that I'm kind of mixing it up all together. So you see that those are the Butterfingers, those are the Snickers, not Twizzlers, Twix. All of those different bars are starting to melt in there. You just want to keep mixing it up. Put it on low. This is one of those things. If you put it on high,
it's gonna burn.
Walk away for 2 minutes. Almost in there. Been there. Almost did that. But you just want to make sure you put that in the bowl and make sure you're watching it. Now, when you're done, what you want to do is find another bowl or find another container and put saran wrap in it first. You're gonna. This is a little hard. This is not exactly the best view because I was holding it in my hand and then holding my phone at the same time. But you're gonna want to dump the mixture in the bowl that has the saran wrap.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And if you see right behind, you'll see my little chopping board that had all of the other pieces of candy that I told you to put in that second bowl.
To sprinkle it.
You want to take that, sprinkle it in there. Now cover that all up. Put it in the refrigerator overnight. You could do probably about 3 to 4 hours if you really want it sometime soon. But what I did is I put it in the fridge overnight. And then you get more of like a fudgy type of good candy. And you still taste what you had in there. Now, I don't know, for me, it's very rich and very creamy. And I think that's probably because of all the milk that I measured with my heart and put in there. But for that reason, that's why it's better for you to just kind of like, you know, portion it out. And then it's not, it tastes a little bit different too.
Yeah,
it's not like you're eating the same candy where you'll get sick of
and you know, you could put this like in Cool Whip or ice cream, which is like, so just kind of, like you said, a different taste. So you're not getting, you're not
eating the same taste, the same candy all over again. It's got like a little bit of a remix to it. And clearly, looks like Nicole likes it. We're going to make sure we dive into more. Cheers, my dear, over the break. But until then, you guys can try this at home. Do this with your candy and let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yep. And as we head into break 2,